Hello everyone, it's me again. I'm here with another video. Today's video will be another Bayverse What If, but it's gonna be about not a G1 character, but a non-G1 character, one that was introduced way after G1. And that, of course, is animated. And this will be about what if Bulkhead was in the Bayverse? I honestly don't think Bulkhead appearing would have really changed a lot. Now, when would he have been introduced? I'd say Transformers Age of Extinction. Why? Hound just seemed more like a violent version of Bulkhead. And he and Bulkhead look exactly alike, and Age of Extinction is that one movie that referenced animated a lot. And according to concept art, Hound's face lacked the beard, and it probably showed a more Bulkhead-like face in a way to who Hound. And of course, Hound in this film was like a mix between Bulkhead, Cup, and Brawn, who I'll both cover in the future. That's a story for another day, by the way. Now, in terms of how would this change Age of Extinction, I'd say not really a lot. He would just replace Hound because of what I said earlier. And of course, he and Drift, they have more of a Dinobot and Rat Trap relationship because Drift, or as he was once called Deadlock in the past, knew each other because Deadlock was the student of the Decepticon known as Bludgeon, and Deadlock was responsible for killing a former wrecker of Bulkheads. It could be anyone, like I'd say Whirl, for example. Or maybe even Warpath. And that when Drift joined the Autobots because Optimus Prime was like the reason why Drift joined the Autobots, maybe. This caused conflict between Bulkhead and Drift. For understandable reasons. Not really a lot would change other than that Bulkhead and Drift's relationship would begin to sour down and get a little better. And then we get to the last night. This movie would introduce Miko, his human partner from Transformers Prime. Who could I see as Miko? I'd say maybe Karen Fukihara would have been good, or I think any Japanese actress could work for Miko since she's from Tokyo. Now, I would ditch out the whole medic thing in favor of someone like maybe Perceptor or Red Alert. But the film would introduce Bludgeon and Lugnut, who would replace Onslaught and Berserker. Now, who can I see as Bulkhead? I would say John Goodman would have been perfect, by the way. Forgot to mention that. During the Ghost Town fight, Lugnut would fight Bulkhead and escape. Bludgeon would face his former student Drift, and he would escape as well. Thus, it allows Drift's arc in this film to be more of his own thing, separate from his master. And at some point in the movie, Bludgeon could tell Megatron about Deadlock joining the Autobots and renaming himself as Drift. Most likely prior to the Ghost Town fight. However, Mohawk and Dreadbot still die. Not really a lot of the movie would change. However, Topspin and Roadbuster, who would have been former Wrecker partners of Bulkhead along with Leadfoot, they more likely would have gotten hunted down and killed by Cemetery Wind during the Age of Extinction Cemetery Wind footage scene. And instead of the revelation that Topspin is still alive, it'd be more so side swipe. But let's get back to the story. Not much would change the last night onwards, except Lugnut and Bludgeon would likely survive. Or maybe Lugnut survives, but Nitro Zeus and Bludgeon die. If Bludgeon were to die, I'd say that Drift would kill Bludgeon just so he can, again, complete his arc of being his own thing separate from his master. But since Drift lives in the code of honor, I doubt that would happen. So Bludgeon escapes. And then by the time of Rise of Unicron, we probably would have seen more Wreckers. And Bulkhead reconnecting with them. So that's what if Bulkhead was in the Bayverse. The question is, should Bulkhead have appeared, by the way? Yes, Bulkhead should have appeared in the Bay films instead of Hound. No offense to Hound, but I just think Bulkhead would have made more sense. Anyways, I will see you all later.